Hello and welcome to my channel today, Boo Snakes and More. Today we're reading a story I'm writing called Snake Adventures and Venomous Creatures. So please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And for more videos like this, watch my other half channel, A&A Snakes and Stuff, my youngest son's channel, Henny's Toys and Games, or my oldest son's channel, Little Chris 10. Now let's dive into the video. In the winding threads of the Divine Chronicles, where realities overlap and even the smallest creatures carry cosmic meaning, the Pierce family found themselves at the center of something far greater than they ever imagined. Thomas Edward Pierce had always been a grounded man living quietly with his wife, Caroline Clark, and their daughters, Annie Pierce and Bessie Margaret Pierce. He believed life was about simple rhythms, work, family, and legacy. But legacy, as it turned out, had claws, venom, and wings. It began in 2024, the year the veil between worlds weakened. Hi, go to bed, little boy. Bessie and her husband, Howell Eugene Repass, had long been fascinated with reptiles. Their daughter, Doris C. Repass, inherited that curiosity, and perhaps something more dangerous. Doris had married twice, first to William Dallas Dunnigan, and later to James Niall Butchart, and through the chaos of her life, she developed an obsession, venom, not just snakes, but power. One evening, while studying exotic species through Google Earth, Doris stumbled upon a strange anomaly. Deep in Indonesia, the forest shimmered unnaturally, as if alive. Reports spoke of glowing serpents, blue Enceladus and green Enceladus vipers, behaving unlike anything recorded. At the same time, far away, reptile experts like Clint Laidlaw of Clint's Reptiles and Emily Roberts and Ed Roberts from Snake Discovery began noticing unusual patterns in venom potency across species. Even Johnny Venom, working with New England reptile distributors, reported strange mutations in captive snakes. Back in Springfield, Frank Raymond Pierce, Thomas's son, had began breeding reptiles alongside Miss Path, M. Priez, and Clint's growing influence online. What started as a small reptile breeding operation quickly spiraled into something else. Their collection included false water cobras, garter snakes, hognose snakes, bull snakes, blue-tongued skinks, bearded dragons, even rare viper boas. But something changed when one of the false water cobras began exhibiting unnatural intelligence. It spoke, not in words, but in visions. Frank collapsed one night, clutching his chest. Doctors found both heart and liver conditions developing rapidly, as if something inside him was changing. Miss Path believed it wasn't illness. It was adaptation. The venom itself killing him, she said. It's rewriting him. Meanwhile, in the deeper parts of the forest anomaly, Doris encountered the truth. The serpents, king cobras, flying snakes, eyelash vipers, and even the elusive boomslangs were not just animals. They were fragments of an ancient entity known as Imagetic Eclipse, a force already whispered about in the darker corners of the Divine Chronicles. The freaky fellows had encountered its influence before. Now it had returned through venom. Top venomous creatures began appearing worldwide in unpredictable ways. Cobras with enhanced congregation, blue Insularis vipers radiating energy, black widow spiders forming hive networks, copperheads adapting to urban environments, Gila monsters secreting altered toxins. Even ants and bees began behaving collectively as if guided by something unseen. Thomas Pierce refused to let his family fall apart, gathering Caroline, Anna, Bessie, and the extended family. He declared, "We fight this together, not with fear, but with knowledge." They turned to the reptile community, scientists, YouTubers, breeders, even Patreon supporters, funding research to understand what was happening. Clint, Emily, Ed, and Johnny all joined forces, sharing data, experiences, and warnings. The breakthrough came when Ms. Path synchronized a new form of antivenom, not just to neutralize toxins, but to stabilize reality distortions caused by imagetic eclipse. But there was a cost. To activate it, someone had to bond with the venom completely. Frank stepped forward as the skies darkened and flying snakes twisted through the air like living shadows. Frank injected himself with the compound. His veins glowed, shifting between blue and green like the Insularis vipers. He didn't scream, he transformed. Now something more than human. Frank became a bridge between worlds, part of the venom, yet still himself. With his help, the Pierce family and their allies pushed back the spreading corruption. The snakes calmed, the spiders dispersed, the world stabilized. But not everything returned to normal. Somewhere deep beneath the earth, a single king cobra still watched, its eyes glowing faintly. And in the quiet corners of the divine chronicles, imagetic eclipse waited, evolving. Thomas looked at his family, changed, scarred, but alive. Legacy, he realized, wasn't just what you leave behind. It was what you survive. Thank you for watching this video and peace out till the next one.